Good evening, you're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhary. The latest news break that is coming in from Bihar. It does seem that the BJP has finally sealed the Bihar seat sharing formula. Sources tell us BJP to fight on 17 seats. JDU will be on 16. The inside scoop on the BJP-LJP alliance as well. Chirag Paswan, LJP will get 5 seats. No seat for Pashupati Paras. A governor's post will be offered to Pashupati Paras. Will he accept? But for now, Chirag Paswan had dug in his heels when it came down to seat sharing, and he seems to have got what he wanted. 5 seats to the LJP led by Chirag Paswan, and importantly, the seat of Hajipur will go to Chirag Paswan. Quickly cutting across to Rohit Singh, my colleague, who's joining us for more. Rohit, it does seem now it's more or less final. The seat sharing formula worked out. Chirag Paswan to get 5 seats, including Hajipur. But the big question, will Pashupati Paras accept it? Because he's made it always very clear that he was the true inheritor of his brother's political legacy, the father of Chirag Paswan, Ram Vilas Paswan.
Well, absolutely, Preeti. It's almost evident now that the entire seat sharing talks in the NDA camp was stuck because of the feud between Chirag Paswan and his chacha Pashupati Paras. And all those differences seems to have been ironed yesterday when BJP chose to remain with the NDA, in fact remain with Chirag Paswan, I beg your pardon, and did not give any seat to Pashupati Paras party. So now Chirag Paswan is bankable in Bihar. That is what the BJP thinks. And what about Pashupati Paras, as you were questioning? So see, the question right now is whether Pashupati Paras will agree to all this that is happening against him, or will he in fact quit the NDA and join the Mahagathbandhan. Today, Prince Raj, who is the MP from Pashupati Paras' party, he said that he will remain with the NDA and he had all faith in Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So now remains to be seen that whether Pashupati Paras will take the final call of remaining in the NDA, or is he trying to go into the Mahagathbandhan, because as far as the vote bank is concerned, Preeti, Pashupati Paras does not draw a lot of crowd and does not have a huge vote bank despite being a Dalit face, and that is why the Mahagathbandhan is also not very keen on taking Pashupati Paras into their camp. So now the big question is, what will Pashupati Paras do next? Will he remain with the BJP, and will he rely on the assurance that has been given by the BJP that he could be made a governor, or maybe he will be sent to Rajya Sabha after the Lok Sabha elections? That remains to be seen, Preeti.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Rohit, with the very latest. My colleague Rohit Singh breaking it down. Well, it does seem on the end of the road where the legacy of Ram Vilas Paswan is concerned for Pashupati Paras, his brother. It clearly, the BJP making it rather evident given to Chirag Paswan, Ram Vilas Paswan's son. Appreciate you joining us, Rohit. With that, let's quickly now move on in the bulletin. The second list of the Bharatiya Janata Party was released on Wednesday, a list of candidates for the Lok Sabha poll. 72 names in all from different constituencies across the country. The list featured 3 former chief ministers, at least 5 union ministers. Take a look at this report.
Manohar Lal Khattar, Trivendra Singh Rawat, Basavaraj Bommai. 3 former chief ministers from the plains of Haryana, hills of Uttarakhand to Karnataka down south. At least 5 union ministers. The Bharatiya Janata Party has unveiled its second roster of candidates for the Lok Sabha polls. The roster comprises 72 names. The party's youth wing chief, Tejasvi Surya, nominated to contest from Bangalore South. In total, 20 candidates are named from Karnataka, 6 from Telangana, 20 candidates hail from the western state of Maharashtra, 5 from Madhya Pradesh, 7 from Gujarat, 2 from Delhi, 2 from Himachal Pradesh, and 2 from Uttarakhand round off the count. With the release of the second list, the BJP has now revealed 267 names for the upcoming general elections. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, a lot where the list is concerned, but the larger question that we are asking viewers this evening, and to the point, if you look at the list released by both the BJP and the Congress, if you look at the seat-sharing arrangement, that practically the BJP is seemingly ahead right now of the India alliance. Who has the edge? It can be a rhetorical question for many, but let's take it to our panelists this evening. Tuhin Sinha, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party; Jyoti Kumar Singh, National Spokesperson, Congress; Sanjay Singh, Consulting Editor, IANS; Ashutosh, Author, Political Analyst. I want to begin with the Congress spokesperson, Jyoti Kumar ji. Jyoti Kumar, where Bihar is concerned, Pashupati Paras, are the doors of the India alliance open for him, or not much draw, really wouldn't matter if he comes? So, not very keen.
See, like Mahagathbandhan, we like our alliance. We are very confident. We are confident about our alliance partners. We are only looking and trying to strengthen our voters. They should come for the Mahagathbandhan. We are not looking other side who is leaving the NDA, who is not leaving the NDA. When the Nitish Kumar left the Mahagathbandhan, then he's created lots of confusion in Bihar voters. So we are very confident and trying to get those faith and confidence in Mahagathbandhan, those people, and trying to, the way Rahul Gandhi visited Bihar twice, thrice, and the way Narendra Modi visited Betia, and the way he spoken there in Betia, people are very confused. If you see the BJP, when the Nitish Kumar was the chief minister and talking in the assembly, and the BJP MLA, she was talking, Bhagirathi, she was the MLA, okay. She's the MLA of Bharatiya Janata Party, and she was saying that Nitish Kumar, insulting women. Why? Because Nitish Kumar insulting and talking about the sexual relation with the men and women in the assembly.
Right, okay.
And
Jyoti Kumar,
the BJP,
right.
And the BJP. So we are only trying to,
the
gather those
doors for Pashupati Paras are shut. You don't want him. Clearly, he's not much of a draw. So that's...
No. See, I told you, like, Congress party is not looking in that way. Who is leaving NDA and who is not leaving NDA? We are only talking with the welfare of the youth, Mahila, Kisan, and those people. And they are talking about, they are trying to...
But India is a...
So
but India is of allies, no sir. So I should, okay. Of what you are saying, the doors for the India alliance shut where it comes down to Pashupati Paras. That's the question that I have asked.
I am saying India alliance is only trying to talk about the welfare of the
But you're not answering my question, sir. 3 times I've asked you the same question.
Yeah, because our line is different. Our line is not the Bharatiya Janata Party line.
Okay.
They are trying to give threat of the ED and CBI and trying to break
but sir, okay, no, it's a very normal. Okay, sir, you're not understanding. It's a very normal question to ask because he's been sidelined in the alliance.
Basically, you are not.
India is also
a different line.
Sir, calm down 1 minute. Sir, the fact is, it's a normal question to ask because he's been sidelined by the NDA. So therefore, are the doors open? Very normal question to ask. I get your point. Now, I just want to open up the debate, bringing in Tuhin Sinha, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party, and both Ashutosh and Sanjay Singh who are with us. Tuhin Sinha, an interesting list, but I would reckon affecting a lot of changes. If you look at Delhi, 6 sitting MPs dropped out of 7. So is the BJP rattled when it comes down to that? Karnataka, about 20 names, about 7 to 8 dropped.
Good evening, Preeti. Good evening, everybody. Well, as of today, even before the announcement of the elections, the BJP has released 267 seats. The other parties have not released 1/3 that number. So clearly the BJP is, far from being rattled. I think it's super confident without being complacent. Now, when it comes to the entire list of 267, in total, only 21% of the total number of candidates have been replaced. Yes, in Delhi, there could be 6, but then, each state is different and local factors influence the decision. There are 6 CMs who have been fielded: Manohar Lal Khattarji, Shivraj Chauhanji, Trivendra Rawat, Basavaraj Bommai, Biplab Deb, and Mr. Sonowal. This clearly shows that in BJP, everybody is up for a responsibility, whatever the responsibility be. Compare it with the Congress party, where senior leaders are looking for excuses to bow out of the contest. Today, if Rahul Gandhi is so confident, why doesn't he assert his candidature from Amethi? So I think, the BJP is very confident when it comes to Aam Aadmi Party. Since you had asked about Delhi, we have seen how Somnath Bharti, one of the candidates, his nomination was celebrated, or his announcement of his name was celebrated, and Aam Aadmi Party leaders beat him up in Karol Bagh market. So I don't think, there is any competition between BJP and the other parties right now.
All right, okay. I just want to bring in Ashutosh and Sanjay Singh into this conversation. Ashutosh, we've spoken multiple times about it, but if you look at in terms of alliances being brokered, seat sharing, the BJP is seemingly quicker. It's happened in Bihar. Bihar was one state everyone said that the BJP will have a huge issue, but it seems to have been brokered. Even in Maharashtra, the BJP seemingly doing way better than the Vikas Aghadi. The Mahayuti at least has an idea of what the numbers will look like.
Preeti, I think Maharashtra, the India Alliance also had almost finalized. And that report has come almost a week back. They have not finalized yet. They have not made it public. That's a different thing altogether. And I think India Gathbandhan and NDA both are in the process of finalizing. It's like in Bihar. Like in Bihar, the BJP is trying to finalize the list, and because both the states, it's a very complicated alliance partners. Very, very complicated alliance partners. Look at a few months back. Nitish Kumar was with India Gathbandhan, and he was supposed to be the Sutradhar and everything. And suddenly he turned the table, and now he has joined BJP. And Chirag Paswan, who did not attend the Prime Minister's rally in Bihar, and suddenly he was hobnobbing with the Tejasvi Yadav. They were talking to each other, and the message was clear that if he's not given enough seats, then he might come to India Gathbandhan. So again, now Chirag Paswan has also been accommodated. Now the issue is that how many seats the BJP as a political party can give, and the Tejasvi Yadav RJD can give to their allies partners. So it's not an easy arithmetic for that simple reason, because there has to be some chemistry. Just because we have gathered so many political leaders and so many allies, that does not mean that you are going to win elections. So to create that kind of chemistry and bonds between the allies, it's not easy. And through that, even the India Gathbandhan is also going through that. And NDA is also going through that in Maharashtra and in Bihar.
But Ashutosh, yes, you don't think that the India Alliance is falling way behind right now? Honest opinion.
They are slow. They are slow. There is no doubt about it. But the counter argument can be the BJP has to contest 543 seats along with the allies. The Congress, how many seats? The Congress is, I think, aiming at not more than 300 seats, maybe less than 300 seats. But yes, because the biggest challenge the Congress is facing in the North India, and by now they should have announced the candidates in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, and other areas. That means there are the serious problems, and right. I appreciate the point that the BJP has fielded the senior leaders. In Congress, the senior leaders are shirking the responsibility. They are not taking the responsibility. They are not. I can say that they are running away from the contest. That is for surety, and that has to be underlined.
Well, that is true, because ultimately it's the cadre that fights the election, and the only way to tell your cadre that they are valued is if the biggest players go out and fight the election, and that hasn't quite happened where the Congress is concerned. How are you going to actually motivate your cadre? But Sanjay Singh, if you're talking about narratives, who's ahead, can be a rhetorical question, but on the narrative of Parivarwad and Parivar, it's very interesting because, yes, the BJP is way ahead in announcing the list, and strangely, what one finds a little funny is because the BJP is taking on the Congress for actually going ahead and nominating candidates who have dynastic lineage. But the BJP itself, because if you look at it, Sanjay Singh, son of former Chief Minister Prem Kumar Dhumal, Anurag Thakur, former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa, B.Y. Raghavendra, nephew of former MLA Ravi Subramaniam, Tejashvi Surya, son of former Minister Ved Prakash Goyal, Piyush Goyal, daughter-in-law of former Minister Eknath Khadse, Raksha Khadse, and there are at least 15 more names.
Preeti, I think the concept of dynastic Parivarwad and dynastic rule is somewhat different than being son or daughter of somebody and contesting an election and winning that election. Dynastic politics means actually if you are Lalu Yadav, your son Tejasvi Yadav or Tej Pratap Yadav or Misa Bharati, no matter what, they will be supremo of the party. If you are M. Karunanidhi, your son, M.K. Stalin, will be party supremo, and his son would be the next heir. If you are, the list would go on from state to state. If you are in Congress party, if you are descendant of Gandhi family, then Rahul Gandhi, no matter how many failures he faced, he'll be party's de facto supremo, or the family would be de facto supremo. So therefore, the concept of dynastic politics has to be particularly defined as to what it actually means. You cannot eliminate each and everybody. If somebody has potential and can stand to the people and serve people, you simply cannot eradicate, eliminate.
All right, with that thought, I want to bring in Tuhin Sinha back, and we'll go back to the Congress spokesperson and Ashutosh. Tuhin Sinha, let me add a few more names because it's interesting. Wife of former Minister Ratan Lal Kataria, Banto Kataria. Wife of MP Mohan Delkar, Kalaban Delkar. Daughter of MLA Vijay Gavit, Hina Gavit. Daughter-in-law of former Minister Arjun Tulsiram Pawar, Bharti Pawar. Son of former MP Tukaram Shringare, Sudhakar. Son of MP Sanjay Dhotre, Anup Dhotre. I can go on and on and on.
You know,
Tuhin Sinha.
Sanjay ji tried to explain you the difference. Let me add to that. Let me, try and be a little more articulate and explain it more. By virtue in Congress, by virtue of your father holding a certain position, you naturally tend to believe that you are the incumbent waiting to assume that position. That is Parivarvad. But, tomorrow if my son comes and tells me that he wants to join politics, will I stop him? I will not stop him, but I will tell him that you got to work hard and you got to come up the same way I came up. I think that is the difference, that distinction.
So, Tuhin Sinha, you're actually telling me this list of 14 that I read out, each and every a person who's been given the candidature.
Okay, let's start name by name. Let's start name by name. Anurag Thakur has
Let's begin. Okay, Ratan Lal Kataria, Banto Kataria. No. Wife of former minister Banto Kataria has been given the ticket, sir.
No,
let's go name by name.
Work this way up, but since I'm better acquainted with Anurag Thakur, let me explain you that from college days, forget his father being active, for the last 4 decades. He has worked his way up, through college politics. He was with BJYM. When you talk of Piyush Goyal, he has been active from 1989 at the ground level.
In that respect, as I bring in the Congress counterpart, Tuhin Sinha, then are you telling me that a Dipinder Hooda or a Gaurav Gogoi have not worked their way up?
No, the moment they entered politics, they were assumed to be, descendants, or they were assumed to be incumbents who to, occupy the same chair that their father was
Tuhin Sinha, the problem is if it is good for the goose, it has to be good for the gander. But that really is not being followed.
Tomorrow, I'm asking you that tomorrow, if your child tells you that, he wants to become a journalist, will you tell him or her no?
I would really hope you won't call it. I would really hope you won't call it Parivarvad.
You will not tell India Today to give a job right away. Right? I mean, that's the difference over here.
Sir, the fact is, again, I'll ask that same question. Banto Kataria, how many elections has she fought? But all of that separate. Let's not get into it because it's a rhetorical debate. But let's cut across right now to Jyoti Kumar Singh and Ashutosh on this. Jyoti Kumar Singh, the question that has been raised by both Sanjay ji and Tuhin. There is an understanding, and it is true till a limit what they are saying. There is an understanding if there is a particular dynasty and there is a scion, that person will take over the party and the politics of it.
See, like the way Bharatiya Janata Party, they have interpretation and perception, it cannot be, generalized for everyone. See, when they are talking about this dynasty politics, why they are not talking about Apna Dal? Why they are not talking about Ram Vilas Paswan? Why they are not talking about the Manji Party in Bihar? Why they are not talking about the RLD, the Kisan farmers, so-called leader Ajit Singh's son? Why they are not talking all these people? And the other name you have already taken, so I don't want to waste on that. So what we are saying, this time we are going to fight election on people understanding what BJP said and what they are doing, what BJP said and what they have performed. So we are talking in our election in those issues. Apart from that point, Rahul Gandhi already made. And when I was talking about Rahul Gandhi, just think, 2004 to 14, he had 100% chance. If he wanted to become a prime minister, who will stop him? Tell me, everything was there.
But Jyoti Kumar Singh, that's the problem. That is the problem, sir.
No, but
the sheer fact that you say who would have stopped him, because it's a bizarre statement to make. Ashutosh, this is the problem. And this is what does the Congress in.
Let no, no.
This
let me
is
complete
this
my,
is where
let,
the
let me
problem
com-
lies.
no,
It's
no.
understood
Let
that if he
me-
had wanted, he would have become
Let me complete. Let
Sir.
me complete my. No, no, no. You cannot snatch
Sir,
my
please
words.
complete.
Please, please. No, no. Let me complete. What I said when he was talking with Rahul Gandhi, I said, we all UPA alliance, when we had a UPA alliance, we had a chance to, Rahul Gandhi had a chance to become a prime minister, but he has chosen to fight. He chosen to come on the street, but he didn't chosen the way Bharatiya Janata Party
All right.
trying
Sir,
to
you've made your point.
Why is he leading the
You've made your point.
Yatra
I want to bring in Ashutosh, and then I'll cut across to Tuhin Sinha later. Ashutosh, the problem is that somewhere down the line it's seen as a sacrifice by Sonia Gandhi, who did not take the position of the Prime Minister. Even today, no matter what anyone says, Mr. Kharge sitting in the CEC meetings cannot take the final call till the time Rahul Gandhi attends it, in the capacity of nothing more but an MP from Wayanad.
Preeti, you have to be little bit sympathetic. Same logic is also applied towards the BJP. Can Mr. Nadda take a call without even contacting Amit Shah and Narendra Modi? Tell me, is it a fact or not? Can Nadda take? Forget about Nadda.
So you agree on the point of the Congress, Ashutosh ji?
No. I'm only saying the Congress is a good punching box. Everybody likes to punch Rahul Gandhi, but tell me, can JP Nadda take a single call? Forget about this. Could Bangaru Lakshman have taken a single call without talking to Lalkis Advani and Atal Bihari Vajpayee? So why point out Congress? There are the three things I want to say. First of all, the definition of dynasty by the BJP is like this. Ajit Pawar with Sharad Pawar is corrupt, but Ajit Pawar, when moved to the BJP, is not corrupt. It's as simple. Himanta Biswa Sarma with the Congress is corrupt. When he moves to the BJP, is not corrupt. It's a similar definition. Second point, I can understand that Roger Binney has played from Ranji Trophy, from the first class to the Ranji Trophy Test Cricket World Cup, and then he became the BCCI president. How many matches Jai Shah has played? What is his credential as a cricketer? As a cricket administrator, has he played a single match? No, he's there because of his father. Let's call a spade a spade. Third point. If I have to make a choice between authoritarianism and the dynastic democracy, I'll prefer dynastic democracy, because authoritarianism is killing democracy in this country. That's the fact.
Okay.
That dynastic democracy is not a perfect democracy.
Tuhin Sinha, you wanted to come in, sir, for a rebuttal. Go ahead.
Since questions have been asked with
Ashutosh ji, allow me to get in Tuhin Sinha. We're running out of time, sir. Go ahead, Tuhin Sinha.
Since questions have been asked with regard to our alliance partners, let me tell you that at this point, our vision is confined to our party. We would ideally appreciate, when we say good things about good things should be brought in politics. Obviously, that's a vision. And over a period of time, we do hope that other alliance partners and other parties, why only alliance partners? We hope that one day even Congress will realize the futility of Parivarwad and give it up. So if we are trying to bring a positive practice in politics, that should be appreciated rather than, be looked at with such cynicism. It certainly isn't double standards, because I can tell you even today, while you named certain leaders, I can tell you 10 leaders whose sons and daughters have nothing to do with politics. That includes, Prime Minister Modi, who doesn't have a family. That includes Nitin Gadkari ji. That includes Mansukh Mandavia ji. That includes Sonowal ji, who again doesn't have a family. That includes Himanta Biswa Sharma ji. So you can selectively cherry pick a few names, but there are 100 more names which have strictly, the family is not even involved in politics, even remotely.
All right, okay. Sanjay Singh, giving you the final word here. Interesting if you look at it, because the narrative can play both ways and it cuts both ways as well. But having said that, where the rhetoric concerned right now, in terms of candidate list, in terms of seat sharing arrangement, the BJP perception-wise ahead?
Clearly so, because the BJP is seen marshalling out troops, changing candidates, has courage and conviction to change candidates where you think a particular candidate is not going to do good in this particular constituency, even if somebody has served for past few terms. They are ready to face some kind of dissent from the people who have not been given ticket. But once you think that party has to interest of the party, and ground level workers, let me tell you, are generally very enthusiastic about such changes, because they think it's not anything permanent for anybody. Tomorrow somebody else's chance can come. About the question that generally you target Rahul Gandhi, people would target Rahul Gandhi if he had been Congress president. He is no longer Congress president. He is just a member of MP of the Congress party. And therefore, when you say that it's not comparable to say that JP Nadda cannot take decision without Prime Minister asking for Modi or Amit Shah. He is Prime Minister and his party is Prime Minister and leader of the nation, as also of the party. And so is Mr. Amit Shah. So therefore, those comparisons, I think, when you make those comparisons, there has to be a fair comparison.
All right. You know, away from, like I said, the rhetoric of Parivarwad, because whether one likes to cherry pick or not, it's both sides of the divide. The BJP is none the richer when Parivarwad comes into question. But in terms of fielding their big leaders, definitely the BJP has an edge because most Congress big leaders are shying off from a battle which they fear that they might lose. And that's not the way to fight elections.